What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Harrison, and today I'm going to show a clip from my podcast, Gaming with the Broscast. We have a pretty lengthy discussion about Resident Evil 4 Remake. We have both beaten the game and started our professional run. So yeah, we just talk about how much we enjoyed it, and all the things that makes Resident Evil 4 so good, and how the remake improved upon it. So I hope you guys enjoy this clip. Subscribe to the channel if you can. That would be awesome. We are on our road to 300 subscribers, so that is awesome. I appreciate every single one of you guys. And without further ado, let's get it started. Let's talk about Resident Evil 4, the remake. It's good.
What are we? Yeah. No.
And that's the conversation.
No, it's really really incredible. I mean, we kind of knew this from the demo because the demo just felt so good, looked so good. Obviously, there are those dead zone issues with the Xbox version, but you kind of get used to it. I don't know about you, but I was fine by the end of it, like by the last half of the game.
I was.
You get used to it.
Yeah, you get used to it. I mean, it did feel like a little bit slow, but like also, Resident Evil games like don't necessarily always control the greatest when it comes to like their aiming and stuff. So I didn't know if that was maybe just a part of it, and I just wasn't quite used to those controls again. But yeah, I mean, it's a pretty fantastic remake. I mean, it looks gorgeous. It's not quite that like awe moment for Resident Evil 2 when that first came out. Because it looks better than I think RE2 did, but
yeah, it's a step up, but just
not like that, like an incredible step up that we got with 2. Like 2 was just crazy. But this one just looks just as good, if not better. And yeah, like the subtle changes that they made to like the design of the levels and stuff, it's really cool. And it makes a lot of sense. The story itself like flows, and like the design of the levels like flow really well together. I think a lot better than the original. It's good.
There's a lot less like extreme cuts to different sections. Everything kind of flows more seamlessly than it did in the original.
Yeah,
and everything kind of makes sense. And like they reworked a lot of areas. They did cut some areas, but for the better.
Did they cut like a sand portion? Like there's like a sand area. Okay, after I got to like the island, that's what I thought. I was like, did we miss something? Because I felt like there was something missing.
Yeah, and I think that was either at the end of the castle or in the islands. It
might have been right after the island. Like
no, the island was the end. Well, unless there was that section and then you get to the end.
But I think it was the island, and then there was that section, and then
you fight that you fight the U3 boss.
Because because I want to say it was maybe after the Krauser fight is when you go to like the little sand portion, whatever it's called, the underground area, and then you fight that one boss. But yeah, I mean, like it still took me about 14 hours, a little over 14 hours to finish it. So it was still a really long Resident Evil game, and I think if they would have added that in there, like I mean, obviously I wouldn't have minded, but it might have been just a little bit too long.
Yeah, I think so. And like that wasn't a great boss to begin with. It was kind of a pain to go all the way to the end of that like that giant cage, and then work your way back fighting that boss and dodging it.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Yep. All right. I remember that fight. Yeah,
like the one that's hanging.
Hanging. That was kind of cool though. But yeah, I do agree.
Actually, I think there is a side mission on professional mode where you can fight that boss. I don't know if it's the same situation.
Is that part of Ada's?
No, it's part of Leon's, but it's only on professional mode apparently.
Oh, okay.
I could be wrong, but that's what I've heard.
For the remake?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. But yeah, I think the game flows like super smoothly. All the areas connect nice together. The little subtle changes are incredible. Like the part that you mentioned, Nick, after you get to the merchant for the first time, and like the way they reworked that kind of like cliff area.
Where you approach it from the other side.
Yeah, that was super cool.
Super cool.
And I was like,
oh, wait.
yeah. And it's funny because like once you're in the castle and you see the giant statue of what's his face, Salazar, I was like, are they gonna do it? But they said they were taking out QuickTime events, so that makes sense.
And that was all a QuickTime event.
Yeah, so like the boulder
where you were going up to it,
yeah,
and jumping across platforms and all that stuff. But yeah, like the QuickTime events they took out. There are a couple of like you have to press B to evade.
Yeah.
You know, things like that where you're dodging, a falling rock or something like that. But yeah, there's no QuickTime fights. The Krauser fight is much better.
Really cool. It's a really cool fight. Cool. Yeah,
both of them are really cool. Even the second one where it's like a little bit more actiony.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I think all the boss fights are better.
Yeah.
I think the Salazar one was actually pretty tough.
That was probably my hardest. That was probably the one I died the most on. I don't think I died on any bosses except for that one. Well, I died on Menzel. What's the big guy? The guy that gets like cut in half and like is swinging on the cheese. Yeah, him.
I can't remember his name. But I died to him too.
Mendez, I think. Maybe Mendez. Yeah. Yeah, I died on him a couple times. I died on Salazar a couple times. And then I beat the final boss on my first try.
Yeah, same here. I mean, at that point, you have
you're loaded.
You're pretty. Did you ever buy a rocket launcher or anything?
No, I didn't because it was single use and it was 80,000. So I was good. Pesos. Yeah, I was good with that.
All right, so tell me, what was the gun that you did you fully upgrade any of the weapons and get the bonus upgrade?
I did one. So I started with, since we got the deluxe version, I started with the Sentinel and I upgraded that pretty far. Yeah. And then I sold it because I wanted to get the Blacktail because it had better base stats. And then I upgraded that one all the way up, and that thing murdered people like two or three shots, and it was pretty much taking everybody out for the most part. I really tried using the crossbow, but I just could not. I didn't like it that much. I thought the mines were very useful, but as far as like the arrows themselves, I didn't really find them that great, and it took too long to reload the mine. Now it did come in handy in the twin Garbados. Is that what they're called? The Wolverine looking guys.
I think something like that. I should have used those mines during that fight because that was tough. That was
pretty cool because you could shoot a mine or shoot them in the area. They would hear the blinking sound, or what was the case? I can't remember how I did it, but I got them both in the corner and I shot one with the mine, and then the other one ran over it and started swinging, and I just kept unloading mines on them, and that worked pretty well.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind for the rest of my professional run.
Yeah, and then I tried using the shotgun that the deluxe package gives you, but I ended up dropping that because it only had 2 shots, and I didn't. I think you could upgrade it, but I switched over to the regular shotgun and upgraded that just about all the way. And that thing was awesome.
You never switched the tactical shotgun?
No, because that one was like has farther range, but it's like a smaller spread, right?
Yeah, that's the one I ended up going with.
Okay, maybe I'll try it.
Dude, it's so hard to find shotgun ammo.
Yeah,
that was like the one thing that I was always out of ammo in.
Yeah, I crafted a ton of ammo, which was nice because I don't think crafting was in the original, right?
No.
So yeah, I crafted a bunch of shotgun ammo. Ended up going with, as far as the machine gun goes, obviously I had the TMP, and then I upgraded to the I can't remember the name of it. The one that looks like a machine gun.
The TE5, like something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
I can't remember any of these weapons.
Yeah, and then the assault rifle, like I purchased like the LE something.
Okay, LE5. That's.
And I didn't really like it that much because it used rifle ammo. I'm talking about assault rifles now. It used rifle ammo, so like, but I was I was using my rifle ammo with my sniper rifle.
Yeah.
So, you know, it came in handy when you fight the regenerators.
But yeah, because you can put a scope.
Yeah, put the scope on there, and then you could see their weak points. But I feel like towards, I don't know, like the first half of the game, I felt super stocked up on ammo, and once I get out of the castle, I felt like ammo got a little bit more scarce. I don't know if you had the same way, but um,
Yeah, I would agree with that. I was like constantly like completely scouring an area, looking for ammo, especially after a fight, just making sure I didn't miss anything. But
yeah,
yeah, when you get to the island, I mean, the thing is they throw so many enemies at you
there's
at
so
once
many
that
enemies in this
you
game. Oh my
just,
gosh.
yeah, you just plow through your ammo like nothing.
Yeah.
It's so crazy. Like, yeah. So I was hurting for ammo,
Okay.
especially by the end. But yeah, the assault rifle. I was kind of disappointed because I forgot that used rifle ammo,
Yeah.
and I was like, what the hell? Like, I can't find any assault rifle ammo anymore, like anywhere. And then I finally realized that it was just the rifle
Just
ammo.
rifle ammo. Yeah.
Yeah, so like I didn't really use it throughout the entire game, and then I use it a bit at the end
Yeah.
because it does tear through enemies, and then finally picked up the LE5, which is that submachine gun that you picked up.
That one. Yeah. That one's really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been using that one in New Game Plus.
Yeah. Once you get that one and you upgrade the reload speed, because it takes forever to reload if you don't do that. Yeah, I did start New Game Plus earlier and on professional, and as soon as I got into the village area, I just shot one of the enemies and they all came running at me, and I just mowed them down. And
Oh yeah, it was like a 15-second.
15 seconds and the bell rang. Like it was enough time for like it was right after the Dr. Salvador chainsaw guy came out, and then the bell rang. And I was like, dude, that was so easy. I've been tearing up enemies on professional mode right now.
Yeah. I'm mainly using the Red 9. That's the one I upgraded all the way, and I was super dumb because I was able to upgrade that one because I had already done like all the upgrades, so I was able to like purchase the bonus upgrade. But I used my card thing on it instead.
Oh.
Like the one that you can trade 30 spindles for. I was like, why did I do that? why didn't I just buy it and then use that on something else?
Yeah.
Like that was like right before the last fight.
So when you use that ticket, because I never got enough spindles to purchase 30 or purchase that ticket, does it fully upgrade the entire weapon, or do you just get the bonus?
I think you just get the bonus.
Okay.
I don't know for sure because I didn't use it on a weapon that wasn't fully upgraded, but I think you just get the bonus of that weapon.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I kind of wish like, well, because like I think the shotgun and the Red 9 are the only two guns that you can find outside of the merchant, right? The Red 9 is in the middle of the lake. If you go explore there, which I didn't know that until I finished the game, and then the shotgun's obviously in the display case. But I kind of wish there was more weapons that you could find in the world.
Thought there was.
I don't think so. I didn't see any more. But I could be wrong.
Not the assault rifle or the Magnum.
No, I purchased. Yeah, I purchased the broken butterfly, and then I traded it for the I don't know, the compact Magnum, whatever that one's called.
Yeah. Oh no, you find. I'm looking at a list now. You find the assault rifle.
Oh, okay. Well, I never found one.
I don't think you can purchase.
Yeah, I purchased.
Oh no, you can. You can. Yeah, you can purchase it. That's what I did too. But
I think there's two that you can purchase. You can purchase the I don't know. I think it's like right when you get to the castle. I think that it becomes available. For the and then you get like the more assault rifle towards the end of the game.
Wait, I thought you could purchase the broken butterfly when you get to the castle.
Maybe it's that one then, and then the assault rifle you do that after.
Yeah, because that's when you get to the maybe like right before you get to the island.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, like again, like the flow of the game is awesome. Like there's little surprises throughout that you kind of don't expect. Like, I guess minor spoilers, but whenever you go back to the village and the tower like explodes and lands
cool.
in front of the town hall, and you have to like maneuver away around it and fight a couple of enemies. Like that was really cool and unexpected.
Mm-hmm.
How did you fare in the house fight with Luis? I died a few times on that one. It was pretty
once.
It was pretty tough.
Way harder than the original, because the original you can just you hang downstairs for a little bit and then you go up and you can just flashbang or grenade everyone from the top of the stairs. But this one, I mean, you have like the pig-headed.
Yeah, it comes toward the end. Yeah,
it's like it's really hard to manage everybody.
It is. Yeah,
that was very tough. I mean, that was one of the tougher moments.
Yeah,
in that game.
How did you feel about the Ashley stuff? She did get a little bit like annoying with like going down and stuff. Like I never really had a problem with people taking her away. But there was a couple of times where she died because she got incapacitated and then something happened, or I shot her by accident or something like that.
That's what it was for me. Yeah, like right when I got Ashley at the church, I died twice because I accidentally shot her. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah. And it like stops and fades. Yeah, fades.
Yeah. But aside from that, like it wasn't bad. Like even the notorious section in the castle, that wasn't bad. Like,
I lost twice on that. And I think it's just because I think at that point, like I was a little bit low on ammo. And I couldn't keep up with all the enemies coming, plus the 2 or 3 that are attacking you on the main floor. But yeah, I mean, I thought all that stuff was pretty good.
And then all the additional puzzles and collectibles you can get, and like all the pieces that you can put your jewels into, and there's like all those bonuses for putting 2 of the same jewel, or putting
was that not in the first one?
There weren't those bonuses. Like you could insert jewels into pieces, but it wasn't as it wasn't as
like sophisticated as far as
sophisticated. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And Harrison, I have a theory.
Okay.
And I think it's a true theory.
Okay.
So with every semi-linear game like Resident Evil or something like Uncharted, or The Last of Us, Chapter 4 is where the game has an open section. It's where it opens up.
You talking about like the lake scene?
The lake. Yeah. So yeah, you can ride around the lake a bunch and do like a bunch of side quests, so to speak. Uncharted has the section when you're driving around in the car.
Yep.
And then
what about The Last of Us 2 Part 2? Where is it Chapter 4?
I think it might be.
Were you when you're in that little town, the city area?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what it is. Like maybe.
What about Gears? Gears was chapter what when it opens up for the first time?
Probably Chapter 4.
Act 1, Chapter 4. Oh,
it might just be like the perfect time to open up the game, because you have your first 3 chapters of story. You break it up by having an open section like that.
We'll have to look into that and circle back on.
We can confirm that theory.
We'll circle back next week on that. I feel like a freaking Zoom caller right now. Oh, we'll circle back next week and talk about things.
We'll touch base.
We'll touch. God, oh my God.
Touch base just means you're not going to talk about it again.
Yeah. It's fantastic. It's amazing. What is your favorite remake between Dead Space and 4? What do you think is objectively not subjectively? What's you think objectively is a better remake, Dead Space or Resident Evil 4?
I think it's 4.
Okay.
And I don't think that because it's like it's a better remake, so to speak, but I think Resident Evil 4 needed it more than Dead Space did, so it feels more like a remake.
Yeah.
Whereas like Dead Space, like you could already move and shoot. It holds up in today's standards pretty well.
Yeah.
Like when we went back and played Dead Space 3, like that one felt pretty good. I went back
Feel
and
like a
played Dead
modern
Space
shooter.
1. Yeah, like it feels relatively modern. And I think the like Dead Space remake does that game justice, and it makes the original obsolete.
Yeah.
Which shit, maybe that is a better remake if it makes the original obsolete.
Yeah, because I mean I mean it's pretty much like the exact same game, but they just found a way to make it feel like a cohesive experience, and they made the ship feel even more like its own character. Like you could actually walk from one end to the other without having to use the tram. I'll use the tram because it's quicker, but I don't know. Like I love both of them. Like Resident Evil,
they're both good in their own right.
Resident Evil is always gonna have a special place in my heart. It's just my vibe. Like it's my cup of tea. It's everything that I want in a game, and endless replayability for the most part, or multiple replay, playthroughs and stuff like that. Now I don't know how, like 2 and like 3. I think 3 I beat like 5 times, but like I could literally beat that game in an hour and a half. This one I want to see how fast I can get through it, because I do want to kind of get the under 8 hour achievement. See if I can do that.
I feel like it's super achievable.
Yeah,
especially on New Game Plus.
There's a few achievements that I don't like necessarily in the game. Like don't get hit in the cart area. Part of the game, like that's kind of tough. But I guess there's a save point, but there's also 2 cart areas, so I don't know.
Oh right, but I bet you could revert back.
But yeah, I think it's
section too.
It was really cool. It was a really cool section.
So just as dumb as the original.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I thought it was great. We'll talk about some potential DLC in the future for this game, but yeah, there wasn't really a part that I didn't like either.
I was gonna ask, was there any part that was annoying, that you died and you're like, oh my god, like I can't believe I died and have to redo this?
There was one point where it's on the island, and you're making your way up a hill, and there's 2 turrets, or 2 of those like laser turrets or whatever. And there's a ton of enemies, and I went through it all, and then I got to the top of the hill right before I entered the door, and there's a laser thing, and I clicked it, and it turned on me and killed me. And I was like, well, why is this? And then that was my fault, but I died and had to redo the whole part again. So that was a little annoying, but that again, that was my fault. But other than that, I didn't really find a spot that was too annoying or anything like that that I could think of.
I thought the crane sequence was rather difficult, especially at the end when all the little spider creatures come out.
Oh, you're talking about the wrecking ball part?
Yeah.
That one, that was, I don't know if I died on that part, but it was definitely lots of running around.
Annoying. I would just say it was hard.
Yeah, and again, I think that was one of the parts where I was really didn't really have much ammo at all.
Yeah, I was down bad at that point.
Because that was like right after you go into the sewer, right, and like have to, was it after that part? Yeah, because I think that was after the part like the regenerator comes out of the trash and like you have to run around.
Oh my god,
that part I died a few times on that part, just because Ashley kept getting taken away.
Oh she was so far away from me, and I managed to get the enemy with the pistol.
Oh really? Nice.
It was a pro gamer moment. I was like, I had just killed the regenerator, and then I turned and looked through the bars. I saw her 100 yards away.
See, I didn't kill the regenerator. I threw 2 grenades at it. It didn't die, so I was like, screw it, I'm gonna run. Ran around, and then I came across the bridge, and I was clicking the right stick. I was like, Ashley, come on, get out of here, let it go. And then as soon as the regenerator came across the bridge, she let it go. And she's like, haha, I got you, or whatever.
Oh, nice.
So I didn't have to waste any of my ammo or anything.
Should have done that, man.
Yeah, I didn't realize it, because I was like, Ashley, I was sitting there like clicking. I was like, I swear to God, like, come on. And then she did that.
Over?
Yeah, let's switch over real quick.
Okay.
But yeah, it's again, there wasn't really any spots that I did not like. I thought it was all just a great experience.
Yeah, really great game. I think even if you didn't play the original, it's still it's still a phenomenal game. Like you don't need to have the nostalgia. It's a great game in 2023.
Yeah.
Just like it was a great game in 2005. I don't know if it's as game changing as the original was.
No, no
I
way.
mean, that's kind of impossible, right?
Yeah. At this point, yeah, it's yeah, for Resident Evil. But yeah, I think it's a really fantastic remake. Capcom's killing it, man. They're just killing. They're killing with everything they put out. Even 3, like people were disappointed by 3, but I think it's because it was so short and they cut the clock tower part, and never like added it in or anything like that. But yeah, Capcom's killing it. Did you do any of the did you do a lot of the side missions for the merchant?
Yeah,
you did. Okay.
Yeah, I did a lot of them. Yeah, most of the ones I came across, and there were a couple like side bosses, so to speak.
Yeah, see, I didn't do any of the side boss stuff.
Oh, you didn't? There was the one in the castle where you go back down to where you were with Ashley.
Yeah.
And you fight. Yeah, you basically fight one of the armor guys.
Gotcha. Okay.
That was a cool fight. And then there's another one where you fight a dog, essentially.
Okay, yeah, I think I picked up that one, but I didn't never do it. Yeah. I thought the Ashley part was done really well too. It was pretty intense.
Yeah, that was pretty. That was probably like the scariest moment out of the game, if there are any like really scary moments.
Yeah, it was very much like kind of like the village kind of part where with the mannequins. Yeah. So yeah, I thought it was a great game.
Did you find all the blue medallions?
I think I did up until the point where I got to the island, and there was one that I couldn't find, but I was kind of ready to move on at that point.
I could not find.
It's like the one that was like I think it was like maybe underground or something. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, I couldn't figure out how to get to that little area down below.
Oh, there's if in that area after the helicopter part. If you look to the left, there's like 2 crates. If you destroy the crates and continue going into the darkness, there's like a ladder that takes you down there, and there's like there's like some jewelry and stuff, and then there's a blue medallion.
No, I went down there.
Oh, okay.
But then I when you're walking to the next area and you look down to the right, it looks like there's an area that you can get to.
Oh, I thought that was that area.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but yeah, I couldn't figure out where it was, so I was just like, I know I'm towards the end, so I'm just gonna, I'll find it on my next run or something like that.
Yeah, I'm committed to doing them all on this run.
Yeah. So
wrap them up, but
yeah, fun game. I'll probably play it another, I don't know, at least one more time. But yeah, they're fun.
Yeah, it's great, and you can probably get it down pretty short. Like my first playthrough was 14 hours. Yours was 14 hours, but
yeah,
second playthrough is carrying over all your weapons.
Last question. Did you kill the one of those like the bug creature that's like in the area with the oh my gosh, what the I can't remember the name of it. I can't remember the name of the boss, but
Salazar?
No, it's like the bug creature that like shoots up from the floor and the ceiling and tries to attack you, and you can like freeze it with the shower, like the spray or whatever.
Oh, when you're underneath the castle.
Yeah. Did you kill it?
No, I didn't kill it.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I killed it.
Did you kill it?
Yeah.
How do you kill it? Do you just freeze it and then shoot it?
Freeze it. I think I had like 7 or 8 magnum shots at that point, so I just unloaded all of it. I pretty much used all my ammo, and maybe reminiscing that's where I wasted all my ammo. But yeah, I used everything I had on it and finally brought it down.
What did it drop?
Nothing great. Like I think a $20,000, like 20,000 pesos thing. I can't quite remember.
Okay. So I wasn't missing out too much. Yeah, I was kiting it, and then it was just me in the thing. Me and that guy just chilling in the room with the elevator for like a few seconds before it opened up. I was sweating.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the intense part. Yeah, I want to get the infinite rocket launcher and just lay waste with that thing.
Just tear it up. I feel like if I sold all my weapons, I could get close.
Yeah.
but then you only have a rocket launcher.
Yeah, that's all you need though.
I mean, hey, that was fun in Resident Evil 3, you know?
Oh yeah, that was super fun. Like, you could just blast through everything in that thing.
Yeah.
Thank y'all so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Consider subscribing to the channel. I'll let YouTube algorithm pick one of my videos below for you guys to watch. Give it a click, and I hope you enjoy, and I will see you in the next video.